You know how there are all these grocery stores out there, and the whole idea is they will compete with each other and keeps prices low.
Oh my God, put these two demons together. You know it's going to be bad.
We've known for a long time. In fact, there are only two.
Yeah. False. There are about 10 major grocery chains in America, with number 10 doing about 20 billion and the biggest doing about 300 billion. This crustacean mothball librarian is wrong about literally everything all the time.
I get that there are a lot of names. There's Shaw's and there's Star and there's Ralph's and there's Vaughn's and they're just two companies that own the two.
All of them.
God, I can't stand these Decepticon mothball serpents. In order from largest to smallest: Walmart, Kroger, Costco, Albertsons. Ahold Delhaize, a Dutch retailer that owns Food Lion, Stop and Shop, Hannaford, Publix, H-E-B, Amazon, Target, and Meijer. That's not two, you crusty demon!
And the two said, let's merge, right? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Yes, we will be a unit company.
God, I hate this demon so much. So what these two aging windbags are giggling about is how a federal judge blocked the merger between Kroger and Albertsons, the number 2 and number 4 grocery retailer in America. And even though I'll probably let the remainder of the clip play because they're dumb, here's the basic overview. Walmart is the largest grocery retailer in America by a long shot. And if Kroger, the number 2, and Albertsons, the number 4, were to merge, they would still be smaller than Walmart. And not Walmart retail, Walmart grocery. But the difference between Albertsons and Kroger and Walmart and Costco is that Albertsons and Kroger sell fresh fruit and produce pretty much only, whereas Costco and Walmart sell electronics, lawn chairs, flat screen televisions, radios, tires, car parts. They objectively have more revenue streams and more technological advantage to grab a larger control, a larger share of this market. And what smart business people do, how they got so big in the first place, is forecast future trends. And a merger of these two grocery stores would also let them compete with, guess who's chomping at their heels? That would be Target and Amazon.
And not have to do nasty things like compete with each other on prices in these different markets. The FTC took them to court, said, no, you can't do that. And today, this very day, the FTC won. Go Lena Khan.
Okay.
Go forces that say we're going to keep some competition in this economy.
There's plenty of competition in the economy. The free market works itself out like that on its own. What this blocked merger is really a gift to is, wait for it, Walmart. This is a gift to Walmart. Because even if these two companies merged, they would still be less on the grocery sales list than Walmart was. If anything, it would allow them to significantly compete with Walmart. It would also allow them to compete with Costco. One of the primary reasons that the FTC and Elizabeth Warren are cackling about this decision is not about the competition of these grocery stores competing on prices of how they sell items to consumers, but that it will allow the workers of both Kroger and Albertsons to compete against one another. So they could run a strike on Albertson and then go over to Kroger, or run a strike on Kroger and then go over to Albertsons. Even though they're not even really hiding it, they primarily block this to give more competition to the employees. But these crustacean mothball dusty demons are completely leaving out the fact that Walmart is America's largest employer, other than the federal government, by a long shot. So by allowing Walmart to stay at the top of the food chain, literally, the 1.6 plus whatever million people that work for Walmart, well, they don't get any more competition now. Then, of course, you have Amazon, the second largest employer in America. And Amazon doesn't even divvy out their Whole Foods related sales versus their total sales. So we're not even sure how much they're actually making in grocery or really how big they are. It's very possible that Amazon could be chomping at the bit for the number 5 spot. There's over 500 something Whole Foods stores, and clearly Amazon continues to grow gangbusters. So blocking a merger such as this only gives more power to the Targets, the Amazons, the Costcos, and the Walmarts of the world, who all benefit of the added possibility to sell people a multitude of other different items other than fresh grocery and food items. So exactly what these serpent demons are purporting to be defending against, higher prices for consumers, is exactly what they're going to create. And giving more competition for the workers? Oh, well then you're just going to have to work for Walmart or Amazon. This, like almost all government interventions, will have the opposite effect of its stated intent. It will benefit Walmart, Amazon, Target, Costco, the other largest retailers that sell far more than just grocery, and it will prove severely damaging to the already low margin business of fresh food and grocery, thus increasing prices, reducing the employment competition, and hurting American citizens per usual.
I celebrate that partly to remind everybody why it matters, because blocking that merger means at least we still have some competition.
No, Demon, it just consolidates the ability for the major players that sell far more than grocery to completely overtake the competition. And that top 10 list of groceries that I just mentioned also completely leaves out places like 7-Eleven, CVS, Walgreens, and other retailers that sell food items but don't have the fresh food and meat items to consider them to be grocers. There's lots of competition out there, and grocery is a very low margin business. And people like to demonize the grocery stores because the prices are high. But Walmart has increased their prices an absolute ton as well. But all they could talk about is Kroger and Albertsons. Typical deflection, typical demonry, typical lying, typical gaslighting. There's only two! We live in a dumpster, and if you believe this dusty librarian, aging windbag Mothball, and the serpent demon whose television show she's on, respectfully, I feel bad for you, fam. I can't wait to the very near future where every single thing we purchase will be in a cardboard box or a plastic bag at Wally World that I could pick up alongside my batteries, flat screen television, and garden hose. Great! Good job.